So I've got a question for you tonight. This video might be a little bit longer than our usual ones, but I promise you it's going to be worth your time, so bear with me. Question: how do you know you're not the problem? Maybe it's not your situation, your circumstance, that relationship, whatever it is you're going through. Maybe that's not your problem. Maybe your problem is the way you're making decisions. Maybe your problem is the way you choose these, for example, toxic relationships. I was thinking about that today at work because I was at the Coleman unit. Coleman unit is an all-female prison, and I was tasked today with helping out at that unit, and I went and had a good time, and I learned some new things pertaining to my job. But I was thinking about what I just asked you. How do you know when you're the problem? For example, the woman who might jump from one toxic, abusive man to another, and she just got this series of toxic relationships. After a while, she's going to conclude, hey, all guys are bad, all guys are pigs, all guys are abusive, all guys are cheaters, etc., and just write off men because she's had all these toxic relationships. What if those men, as bad as they might be, what if they're not the problem? What if the problem is her choosing those men? What if the problem is the fact that she's attracted to toxic men? It's a paradigm shift of some sort, because if I'm focusing only on the toxic people, then I'm going to blame every toxic person in my life and not pause and just reflect for a second and think, well, wait a minute, why am I attracted to toxic people? The Bible says in James chapter 1 that we are enticed when we're drawn away by our heart. It's like we got something inside of us, and that which is inside of us is what draws us away. So if let's just say me, I'm drawn to toxic women, and after a series of relationships, a few years pass by, if I'm not wise, I'm going to conclude these women are no good, when really it's my toxic heart that is choosing these relationships, whether it's a man or a woman. If the relationships are habitually and they're chronic and they're just, your life is characterized by toxicity. It's not the toxicity around you that's the problem. It's something you got going on inside of you that you're not taking a look at. So my toxic heart is going to be attracted to toxic people, and then bad things happen, and I'm going to blame the toxic person, when really it's the decision that my toxic heart made to pursue that. So again, how do I know I'm the problem? When my choices, when my decisions continually put me in a situation that hurts me or hurts someone else. And if I'm not careful, I'm going to develop this victim mindset. I'm going to believe that every toxic thing that I encounter is that thing's problem. They're the problem. She's the problem. They're the problem. When really, it's my toxic heart that is continually pursuing and attracted to those toxic things. Think about that. If I'm attracted to something, it's because that something is already inside of me. I'm attracted to women, for example, because I desire women. I don't desire a man, so I'm not going to be attracted to men. See how that works? So if a woman is continually in toxic relationships, it's because she's attracted to toxicity, because toxicity is inside of her. So ladies and gentlemen, please think about that. Re-examine the way you assign blame, how you assign culpability. Because if the toxicity is that present in your life, it's because it's very present in your heart. And that is what you need to deal with. God bless you guys. See you on the next one.